Are you frustrated that you still can't do good quality pull-ups? The missing link is scapular control and lat activation. Most people do pull-ups predominantly with their biceps, which are prone to fatigue, limiting the amount of reps that you'll be able to do in a set. To get your chest to the bar, you need scapular depression and strong lat activation. In this video, I'm going to teach you some unknown exercises that will take your pull-up strength to the next level. I'll explain and demonstrate each exercise technique, but stick around to the end where I'll share with you how to put it all into a workout. Predominantly pulling with your arms will limit your range and strength as you won't be using scapular stabilizers and lats effectively. When doing a pull-up, if you're pulling predominantly with your arms or biceps, this is going to limit your range and strength as you won't be using your scapular stabilizers and lats effectively, limiting how much your back assists with the movement. You want to engage the lats first by starting the movement with straight arms. From there, you'll be using your back muscles much more efficiently, and you can bring your arms into the movement to get your chest to the bar. Sounds easy, right? So why can't you do it? Well, trying harder isn't the answer. You need to build neuromuscular connection with the scapular stabilizers and lats. Here's a few awesome exercises to help. The arch scap pull-in is the #1 exercise that will bridge the gap between an incorrect bicep dominant pull-up with no scapular depression to a correct lat dominant pull-up with awesome scapular depression. Externally rotate your upper arm to keep your elbows straight. Any bend in the elbow is a failed rep. Initiate the movement by pulling your elbows down towards your hips, which will primarily use the lats. Allow your upper back to arch and then retract your scapula and hold for 3 seconds before lowering back to a dead hang. Note that you are not intending to mimic a front lever here. The movement should be happening in the shoulders and upper back. Let your legs hang below you without pulling forward the way they would in a front lever. You should be aiming for 5 reps with a 3-second hold and work up to 8 reps. Then drop back to 5 reps with a 4-second hold. Work your way back up to 8 reps and then drop back to 5 reps using a 5-second hold. Only record reps with quality technique or you won't progress. It's likely that this will be too hard for you. And if you can't do the movement for a minimum of 3 quality reps, then you need to use feet assistance. By using a low pull-up bar or a barbell set at head height, you can take some of the weight out of your arms, making the movement much easier. Don't try to get more range when doing the feet-assisted version. You're only trying to build the strength required to get your 3 reps without feet assistance. So focus on keeping the elbows straight, initiating the movement with scapular depression and shoulder extension, and finishing the movement with scapular retraction. Use the same principles of progressive overload as I described before. Aim for 5 to 8 reps, starting with 3-second holds and working up to 5-second holds. If this is still too challenging, then you can work on active passive hanging. Start from a dead hang and pull into as much depression as you can without pulling the shoulders into extension. The idea here is to build strength in scapular depression before adding shoulder extension. It's all about control. Really focus on scapular depression and nothing else. Make sure that the elbows do not bend at all. Bending the elbows is a failed rep. Each rep, aim to hold for 2 to 3 seconds and work up to 10 reps per set. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I answer all the questions on this video. And if you're getting value out of this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. Now make sure you stick around to the end because I am going to show you how to put all of this together into a workout that you can do every week. Now it's time to transfer this strength to your pull-up. And we're going to do this with eccentric reps. You can use a barbell at around face height or a lower pull-up bar. Start with 3 reps of 3-second contraction. You must keep your scapula depressed and retracted the whole way down until your elbows are fully straight, and then you let your scapula elevate going to a dead hang, and that's the end of 1 rep. Work up to doing 3 reps of 8 to 10 second eccentric contractions. Then work up to doing 5 reps of 8 to 10 second eccentrics. And then finally, remove any rest between reps. If you can't do 3 reps of 3-second eccentric with your scapula depressed and retracted, then you can work on isometric holds. Keep your feet on the ground to take some of your weight. Touch your chest to the bar with the scapula depressed and retracted, and hold for 15 to 25 seconds per set. This will build the strength required to maintain depression and retraction in the eccentric pull-up, and will carry over to your chest to bar pull-ups. When you can do 5 sets of 25-second holds, take some weight out of your feet, drop back to 15 seconds and work up to 25 seconds again. So now that you can do 5 eccentric pull-ups of 8 to 10 second eccentric contraction for every rep, and you can do this for 5 sets, it's now time for hybrid sets. For a hybrid set, do as many pull-ups as you can with quality technique. You should not go to failure, except maybe in the last set. Going to failure before the last set will fatigue you far too much, and every set after that will be very hard to do any quality reps. You're not trying to fail here. You're trying to build strength and technique that you've never had before. So focus on quality, not going to failure. Initiate with the arch scap pull-in movement we worked on before. Let your feet go behind you a little during this activation. Then pull in hard towards the bar, allowing a little scapular protraction at the top. Let your feet go forward a little as you pull into the bar. This feet back then forward motion is not a kip. It's not about creating momentum to help the pull-up. It's about efficiency. It's likely at this point that you will only be able to do 1 or 2 quality reps. And this is where hybrid sets come in, because 1 or 2 reps isn't enough volume to see good progress. When you do your hybrid set, don't do pull-ups to failure, as I said before. Just do whatever you can do with real quality, and then do several jumping pull-ups. This is where you jump to create momentum, pull your chest to the bar, and then lower down with as much strength and control as you can. Okay, let's put this all into a workout now. Start with 1 set of active passive hanging and only do about 60% of the reps that you could do, as this is a warm-up. We're not working to failure. Then do 5 sets of the best pull-up variation you can do using the methods listed before. For best results, pair your pull-ups with vertical push, like a standing barbell shoulder press, and take a 2-minute rest between a set of pull-ups, then perform the shoulder press, then a 2-minute rest before you do another set of pull-ups. That would be 1 set. This antagonistic 1-to-1 strength training within a workout actually develops more strength than training pull-ups alone, and it's far more efficient. After your 5 sets of pull-ups, do 3 sets of arch scap pull-ins, or the best version you can using the methods listed above. For best results, make sure you recover for 48 to 72 hours before repeating the workout. Don't rush to new progressions. Spend as long as is necessary on this pull-up workout until you see significant strength adaptation. If you struggle with shoulder pain when you're doing a workout like this, I know how you feel. I've had a labrum tear in both shoulders, aka a slap tear. I've got a very quick and efficient shoulder warm-up that I do before an upper body strength workout to completely eliminate any pain. Click or tap the screen there to join in with this follow along shoulder prep workout that you can do before you're doing this pull-up workout. And I'll see you in that next video.